Hey there, Emily May here, and I wanted to show you today a couple of exercises that you can do using monster bands. So monster bands are a very versatile tool that can be used in lieu of dumbbells. And I love them because you can take them on vacation with you. They're very portable. You can just pack them up in a suitcase. They don't weigh a lot and they don't take up a lot of space. Plus, it's great for a home workout. If you don't have a full array of gym equipment and dumbbells, this is very useful. And I'm going to show you a couple of ways that you can use them. And I think from today's little tutorial on monster bands, you'll be able to figure out a lot of other exercises that you can do using them. But first off, I wanted to show you what's called a little door anchor. So let me get down here where you can see. It's a piece of nylon fabric, and then it has a knot on the end right there. And so that goes over the door. You pull the door shut, and then it's taut. And then you can thread through the loop here one of the monster bands, or two or three, depending on how much resistance you would like. But you just make a slip knot. I think everybody knows how to make a slip knot. So you just put a portion of it through like that. And then you're going to loop the other end through that little loop there. And then pull it through. And then you're going to pull it taut like that. And then you're going to find a door that shuts this way. And then just attach it either up high, medium, or low, or just wherever you want it on that level of the door. So I'm just going to, for right now today, just park it right there, kind of at hip height. And then just show you some different exercises that you can do. So one extra thing that you might want that just makes it feel a little bit more like gym equipment is some sort of a bar or a dowel or a broomstick or PVC pipe, anything that's really strong and sturdy that you can loop through the band, and then you can use it just like one of the implements at the gym, whether you're doing tricep press downs, straight arm press downs from up high, bicep curls from low, standing rows from hip height. So you would just simply loop this through the band like that, and then stand however far back you need to get the resistance that you want. So that kind of helps dictate the strength of the band. The farther back you stand away, obviously, the harder it's going to be. And sorry, I hate that my back is to you, but just an example would be standing rows. And if you are using the band, you do kind of need to lean back like that. Otherwise, it'll catapult you forwards into the door, and not a good thing. So you can do standing rows like that. And then you can just kind of use your imagination and figure out at all those different levels the different exercises that you can do. And you can even do standing sideways, torso rotation, standing oblique work, and then just switch to the other side and rotating. And it just helps to have something like this to hold on to. You could hold on to the band if you want, but it's just a little bit sort of stretchy on the hands. All right, so another way that you can use the monster bands is to do squats. So I like just standing in. There's 3 different ways that you can hold the band, but you could just kind of loop your hands underneath like that, kind of get down under it, and then it's going to feel and look like a front squat. So just your basic squat, and as you stand up, of course, you're pushing up against the resistance. This red's pretty easy, so it's not real challenging. If you wanted to put all 3 of these together, trust me, it'll feel like a very challenging exercise. It's going to be close to 100 pounds or more. Also, depending on your height, if you're super tall, it's going to get really hard the higher up you go in that range of motion. Another way that you could do it if you don't want to hold the band with your hands is just simply loop this through like that, and then just hold it as if you had a bar, right? So we just squat and then stand up, squat and then stand up. You can do wide stance, narrow stance. You can even do lunges, down and up like that. So there's lots of versatility. You can also do deadlifts. So when you do the deadlifts, you want to double it up like that, and then just set your feet through to the very outer edges there. So notice how I've got it all doubled up like that. Then I'm going to take the stick, the dowel, whatever it is that you've got, and I'm just going to kind of twist it around a time or two to make sure it doesn't slip out. And then however you grab, underhand grip, overhand grip, or mixed, you would just sort of separate those feet out. And then a slight bend in the knees, hip hinge, so you're reaching over and then pulling up. So again, the red is not that hard, but tried it the other day with all three, and it was tough. It was really tough. So there's ways that you can increase that resistance by how much you twist this around your dowel or whatever implement that you're using. And then one more exercise that you can do, and again, it's just one of many, and this is hip abduction. So it would be kind of mimicking how you would use an exer loop, just those smaller bands that go around the ankles or the knees. But you can stand inside, hands up here on the hips, and then just side leg lifts, either alternating or several in a row, however you want to do. And if you had an ankle strap, the implement that goes on the lower cable pulley there at the gym, you could attach that to this and then do all of your, inner thigh, quads, glutes, side leg, all that. So there you go. It's a great tool, and I think it's something that everybody should consider having around, because you never know when you're going to be quarantined and there's no more dumbbells at the store. And last time I checked on Amazon, I think dumbbells would be available like mid-August. So, there's no sense waiting around for that when you can have these and they are available. I think people just don't know how versatile they are and how they can mimic much of what you do in the gym anyways. So, hope that was a helpful tip for you, and have a great day. Bye.